ちょっとクーデリアさん偉いね。ずっと我慢してたんだね。三日月、私はいいよ。
でもアトラも泣いてる。
そうだけども、でも。
Hey, what's up guys? So initially I thought this episode was going to be, a pretty neutral episode judging from the episode 18 trailer, but it turned out to be pretty fucking good. For starters, the masked man actually shows up again and his identity is actually confirmed that he is, well, obviously Farid, and he is referred to as the Chocolate Man by Mikazuki. I mean, that scene kind of actually made me literally laugh out loud because everyone was like, oh gosh, this guy is like super secret, sneaky beaky, like fucking incognito mode or some shit like that. And then Mikazuki sees him, he's just like, oh, isn't that the Chocolate Man? I was just like, holy crap. And then he just like lifts up his visor and you see his eyes, and then Orga was just like, whoa, it's the Gjallarhorn guy. I totally did not see that coming. He totally did not resemble Free whatsoever. It seems like his true intentions are to reform the corrupt Gjallarhorn into an organization with more freedom. And since they share mutual interests, i.e. Tekkadan and Farid himself, he is willing to lend him a helping hand for now. And apparently Farid is also now a part of a trading company called Montauk. He initially proposes a business agreement to Tekkadan Turbine at the start of the episode to pretty much give them a re-entry ship to Earth, in exchange for Nobilis and McMurdo to receive half medal when the revolution succeeds. So anyways, I am starting to like Farid as a character a bit more because of just how shady and discreet he really is acting so far in the series, and I'm curious as to what he really does next. So another cool thing that I found about this episode was how Ayn is indeed half Earth and half Martian, and it was pretty sad really to see how he had to go through some pretty tough discrimination because he wasn't exactly accepted on either side, and it was just kind of put me in the feels. I don't know why it did, but it just kind of did, It's pretty weird, honestly. Oh, and I forgot to mention, did you guys notice how Toto was literally next to Farid? Like, what the fuck? Why is this guy back in the series? This old Adachi ass looking guy is just, oh my god. Toto has a very punchable face, and I wish he was just kicked off the anime series as just forever. Like, why is he back? I mean, he was literally humiliated so badly. He was tied up and just sent to Gjallarhorn, and I don't know why he's back. I guess Farid found a use for him after all, I suppose, after just laughing at him very hysterically and just ending the episode as is. Another thing that I found kind of important to mention is how Mikazuki is just continuously developing a fonder interest in Kudelia as a friend, or possibly even more really, because, well, I guess that's pretty debatable considering how he really went PG-13 on her a few episodes ago. And in this episode, Mikazuki is literally just a fucking pimp, dude. He had Atra and Kudelia in both arms and they were crying, and Mikazuki is a fucking champ, like holy shit. But anyways, he was just always mentioning how she was just so amazing throughout the entire episode. And at this point, I honestly just without a doubt believe that Mikazuki really looks up to Kudelia. And he even also mentions that even Orga couldn't do this because she gave out her speech and stopped multiple Gjallarhorn soldiers, and Mikazuki was just flat out impressed by that. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this episode review. In the next episode, I believe there is a fight, and also Barbatos, I believe, received a mobility improvement because what's her name, Montauk, yeah, they sent Tekkadan all these free parts as a gift. So Barbatos got upgraded a bit, I believe. So we'll be probably seeing some action, probably not a lot, because it looks like there may be some or a good hefty bit of talking in that episode. But that's pretty much what happened in this episode, and it was pretty satisfying overall, honestly. But anyways, that pretty much concludes today's episode review. But like I said before, I initially thought this was going to be one of those episodes that was just going to be, you know, all talk and not really, you know, pushing the season a bit forward. But I believe it pretty much did do that, in fact, because we actually have finally kind of passed a part of them realizing that Farid is the masked man, and things seem to be in the future going to be, you know, unfolding, because we're pretty close to the end of the first season, guys. And like I said before in the previous episode, there is indeed a second season to Iron Blood Orphans, so that's pretty exciting. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.